Hello Euro Football Daily fans and welcome to a special edition of Quickfire Questions. I'm joined by Bayern Munich prospect Julian Green for this week's edition. How are you, Julian?
Good, thank you.
How are things?
Everything good.
Good. Let's jump straight into it, mate. What are your individual goals for this coming season?
I want to get the chance to play. That are my biggest goal, and I have to work hard for it, and I want to give everything in every training match and every training. My goal is to give the best, and if I get the chance, also give the best on the field, and that are my goals.
Yeah, I mean, we talk about pre-season games. How did it feel to score that hat-trick against Milan last week?
That was amazing.
The second in particular was a beauty.
To score hat-trick is always nice, and even more if it's in the States. I'm born there. My dad was in the stadium, so it was pretty good, and I'm very happy about it.
So, Julian, as a youngster, who did you model your game on? We know you can play wide, and we know you can play through the middle.
No, I want to have my own style.
Okay, nice.
Like,
blazing your own trail.
Yes, I don't have like a player who I said I want to play like him. I think that's not possible. You have to build your own style. That's important, I think, and that's what I'm doing. I'm a striker. I can score goals and go and dribbling, go one against one, and that are my strengths.
Okay. Now I can get on board with that. You're your own man. I like that. Big fan of that.
Yes.
As you've alluded to earlier, you were born in the US and raised in Germany. I believe you moved away from the US age 2.
Yes.
What made you pick the US to represent at senior level?
At the end, it was just like good conversations with the coach, with Julian Green.
Okay.
We had a couple of talks with him, and it was very good. And he told me how he wants to build a team in the future and everything. And then my first training camp was in Frankfurt with the national team. And
ironically, yeah.
and after that, I already knew I want to go to this team because everybody was very nice to me, and it wasn't a decision against Germany, it was for the United States. So
yeah, great. Did you have any senior players trying to pull you one way or another?
Well, how I said, everybody in the team was very nice to me. If it's Clint Dempsey or Jermaine Jones, everybody was welcoming me very, very strong, and I'm happy about it, and I think it was the right choice.
Okay, great. And on the subject of the US, now that first goal at the World Cup, the ball comes over from Michael Bradley, and you've hit it sweetly with your right foot into the top right. How do you feel in that moment?
It was maybe the first moment. I think I didn't realize it so much because we were down 2-0 against Belgium, and my first thoughts were, put the ball out of the net and bring it.
Fired up.
So we want to make the second goal, and after that, of course, it was maybe one of the best moments in my career so far, and I'm very happy about it.
Dream moment, yes. Very, very envious, Julian. What do you love most about football? And that is from Kashka.
Everything, just the game. I played football since I'm 4 years old, so football was always my favorite sport. So
yeah.
I love everything.
I've heard you're a big fan of ice hockey as well.
Too, yes. I also played ice hockey, but not so long. Yeah, I'm a big fan also, so I watch always the Tampa Bay Lightning. They're my favorite teams.
Oh, okay. And so you follow them pretty
closely? I follow them, yes. Right. Yeah, not pretty close because it's always hard because of the time difference, but I like them.
And Abdul asks, what is the greatest moment of your career so far? Now this, having just spoke about it, feels fairly obvious. But if you've got another moment, a second favourite moment, Julian, feel free to share with us, mate.
Yeah, of course. The World Cup and the goal I scored there against Belgium, but also everything that I could be in the squad, the World Cup squad, and know how to feel how to play a World Cup, to travel all around the different cities in Brazil. So everything was very nice, and of course my Champions League debut here for Bayern Munich against Moscow was also a very nice moment. That are the two greatest moments.
What was it like playing under Klinsmann? You know, a German manager in charge of the US. He must have been able to relate to your situation. Did you feel like he is a manager who can get the best out of you?
Of course, he's a very good manager. I'm very proud and happy to have him as a manager in the national team, and every training is very good with him, and of course he's a German, so sometimes we can speak a little bit German also.
Yeah. Okay, what about Clint Dempsey? Have you ever heard him rap?
Yes, sometimes.
Yeah?
Sometimes.
Does he do it in the changing room?
Yeah, it's not bad. Yeah.
Yeah?
Sometimes in the changing room, it's not bad.
Right, Chief asks, now this could be a contentious one, a close one. Who is the fastest player at Bayern Munich?
I think Kingsley. Yeah.
Kingsley, yeah.
He's the fastest, I think. So Kingsley and Douglas, like the two.
Okay, they're the two that,
Yes,
that
I
Robin
think so.
picked as well, so
Yeah,
they must
yeah,
be fairly
yes.
convincing. A question from Wesley. Who is, in your opinion, the smartest guy in the changing room?
It's a hard question. I like everybody. So
Yeah,
everybody's really nice. It's hard to pick one.
they're all
one
smart
guy.
cookies,
Everybody are smart.
which you'd expect at a club like
Yes.
Bayern, obviously. And we're going to tweak this one a little bit. Milad asks, he asked who is the worst dressed in the changing room. I'm not going to ask you that. It's not very diplomatic. But who is the best dressed? Who has the best fashion sense in the Bayern changing room?
Jerome, David,
Yeah.
and I think my style is not too bad.
Yeah,
also.
you're up and coming. So
So-
you're going to start to challenge Jerome
I'm
for that
coming.
title.
Yes, I'm coming.
I like
But
it,
Jerome,
Julian.
yeah, Jerome.
I like your
is,
confidence, mate.
yes.
Right, and that's it. So thank you for joining
You're
us, Julian.
welcome.
That's
You're
great.
welcome.
Won't take any more of your time up. And guys, if you enjoyed that, be sure to check out our 10 moments that made Bayern Munich. You can do that by clicking on the screen right here. And as always, don't forget to like and subscribe.